From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. We begin tonight with a developing story. The wife of Edwards County Judge Michael Valentine has now been formally charged in her husband's death. Judge Valentine was found dead Tuesday at his home of an apparent gunshot wound. His wife, 44-year-old Megan Valentine, is now in custody, charged with 3 counts of murder, aggravated battery, aggravated discharge of a firearm, and aggravated domestic battery. Court records show the Illinois Appellate Prosecutor's Office is handling the case. No word yet on the motive for that alleged shooting. Valentine was elected as circuit judge back in 2016 after previously serving as Edwards County's state's attorney. Second Judicial Circuit Chief Judge Melissa Morgan, in a statement today, said that the Second Circuit judges are, quote, shocked and deeply saddened by the tragic passing of our colleague and friend, Edwards County resident Judge Michael J. Valentine. The statement continued, Judge Valentine was a distinguished jurist who was determined in the pursuit of justice, and his compassion and conduct earned him the confidence and respect of the people who appeared before him. He will be sorely missed. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family at this difficult time. Meanwhile, as we reported here last night, a press conference was held yesterday concerning the officer-involved shooting in Mount Carmel last month, in which 16-year-old Uriah Howder was shot and killed by Mount Carmel Police Sergeant Gilbert Santos. Officers were sent to a home on Poplar Court after receiving a report that Howder had physically assaulted a female at the Marathon gas station. Once at the home, Sergeant Santos grabs Howder's wrist. Howder then jumps from a chair, raising a knife in his left hand. Storkman says that witnesses say Howder moved towards Santos with the knife. Santos then fired his weapon twice. The first struck a female juvenile. The second hits Howder in the chest. Storkman concluded that Santos was justified in his use of force.
I have consulted with a use of force expert. I've talked to many people in the field. They all tell me that this was not an appropriate point in time to use a taser for multiple reasons. One, there's a thing called a use of force continuum. You do not meet deadly force with less force. Using a knife is deadly force. It is a deadly weapon. It can kill somebody. Additionally, using a taser, you have to take into account the distance you are from an individual. These individuals were very close together. Furthermore, it is against policy to use a taser on someone using a knife or holding a knife.
That was Wabash County State's Attorney Kelly Storkman. Now, her full presentation that was made at that press conference yesterday, we have now made available on our website, my15news.com. We do caution you that that presentation includes graphic images and vulgar language that is not suitable for all audiences. Elsewhere tonight, 48-year-old Jenny Brown of Sisney pled guilty in Wayne County Court to reckless driving and was given 18 months of court supervision, according to WFIW reports. Meanwhile, the White County Sheriff's Office reports that they arrested Bertie Miller of New Haven after responding to a 911 call about a female alongside the road on Highway 141 near Epworth Road. Miller was ultimately found to be wanted on a warrant out of Wabash County and was taken into custody. Meanwhile, after his transfer to the White County Jail November 4th, a warrant was served to a White County inmate by Carmi Police. 34-year-old Anthony Watkins of Enfield was wanted on a White County warrant for unlawful use of property, possession of meth, retail theft, and resisting a police officer. Those charges date back to 2022, according to WRUL. Meanwhile, the Wayne County Sheriff's Department made 2 recent arrests. 33-year-old Ashley Bebout of Crossville was arrested Tuesday morning after a traffic stop on Mount Vernon Road. During the stop, it was found that Bebout had a revoked license, and deputies found about 14.5 grams of meth, diazepam pills, and over $1,000 in U.S. currency. Bebout faces charges of driving on a revoked license, possession of meth, possession with intent to deliver meth, unlawful use of property, and possession of a controlled substance. Meanwhile, 37-year-old Abby Kuntz of Fairfield was arrested Wednesday night at a rural Fairfield home on charges of domestic battery and resisting or obstructing a peace officer. Vice President Kamala Harris conceded her election defeat to President-elect Donald Trump during a speech at her alma mater, Howard University, on Wednesday. Harris told her supporters that while they may be feeling upset, they need to accept the results. She spoke with Trump on the phone earlier in the day, where she congratulated him on his win. Harris said she told Trump that the Biden administration will engage in a peaceful transfer of power.
So let me say, my heart is full today. My heart is full today, full of gratitude for the trust you have placed in me, full of love for our country, and full of resolve. The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for, but hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright.
Meanwhile, President Joe Biden addressed the nation from the White House Rose Garden today following Harris's loss to President-elect Trump. Biden promised an orderly transfer of power and emphasized that you can't love your country only when you win. Washington correspondent Julia Benbrook reports on the key takeaways.
President Joe Biden speaking publicly for the first time since the country voted to send Donald Trump back to the White House.
Campaigns are contests of competing visions. The country chooses one or the other. We accept the choice the country made.
He promised a peaceful transition of power and repurposed a line he used often on the campaign trail to draw contrast with Trump before dropping out of the race.
You can't love your country only when you win.
Biden emphasized the integrity of the American electoral system, something Trump repeatedly questioned in the aftermath of the 2020 election, spreading false claims about voter fraud and launching a series of legal challenges in swing states.
It is honest, it is fair, and it is transparent. And it can be trusted, win or lose.
During the remarks, Biden took a moment to speak directly to members of his cabinet and senior staff in the audience and promised to stay committed in the final days of his presidency.
Now we have 74 days to finish the term, our term. Let's make every day count. That's the responsibility we have to the American people.
The president spoke with the president-elect Wednesday to congratulate him on his victory and invite him to the White House. A source familiar says Trump's team is in discussions about when he should visit. It could happen as early as next week. Reporting at the White House, I'm Julia Benbrook.
Meanwhile, that is our latest there on the election. We transition back closer to home with some lighthearted-ish news. Area communities are beginning to see fall leaf pickup routes begin. In Alney, leaf collection begins next Tuesday, the 12th. The leaf vac also running in Newton from 8 to 3, Monday through Friday through the end of November. They say possibly into early December. Meanwhile, at a recent Mount Carmel City Council meeting, Director of Public Works Mike Gitcomb told residents the leaf vac in Mount Carmel wouldn't likely run until closer to Thanksgiving. I hate leaves, don't you? Coming up next, we've got your forecast. The rain is headed back for us this weekend. More leaves to pick up, probably. And we've got sports. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Andrea Lull from Robinson, Illinois. For my first appointment, I knew I chose the right orthopedic center. The day his surgery went like planned, registration went smooth, pre-surgery, and the nurse made me feel very comfortable. I'm currently 3 months out of surgery. I don't even feel like I had a total hip replacement, but I am having a much better quality of life with my new hip. WGH, we're going home.
At Steve Faulkner Automotive, get scary great deals. Save up to $15,000 off 2024 Ram heavy-duty trucks and up to $10,000 off 2024 Jeep Compass. Come today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
Welcome back. It's time to take a look at your weather forecast. We've got a couple of good days weather-wise shaping up before rain returns, just in time for the weekend. Well, radar all quiet out there tonight. Again, not expecting any rain until probably sometime on Saturday before that rain moves back in. It was an overcast day today. 63 was our high temperature this afternoon, 50 the low this morning. Slightly above normal on the high side for this time of year. There you see the normals and the records. As we take a look at the weather map for you here tonight, clouds down to the south. They're going to stay to the south and west, but a few intermittent clouds will be possible for us through the day on Friday, but we will see the sun throughout much of the day. Notice the system out here to the west. That's going to be bringing us the next chance of rain, and it'll start to really get going Saturday. We'll probably see a sunny start to Saturday, but the clouds will increase, and by Saturday afternoon and early evening, we'll start to see those shower chances increase across the area. Might even see a few thunderstorms by the end of the weekend. Forecast map for tonight, clear skies, overnight lows in the upper 30s to right around 40 degrees in Carmine, 41 in McLeansboro. There you see the 38 up in Newton. For your Friday, again, pretty good day. Sunshine, low 60s region-wide. Then for Friday night, clear, but we will see, again, some scattered shower chances. I think that's still too early to be talking about the rain. We'll see the timing, but again, mostly clear, generally speaking. Overnight lows in the low 40s. Rain chances build in through the day on Saturday. High temperatures will be right around 60 to 65 degrees. Another better chance of storms on Sunday as we have a pretty soggy weekend forecast for you, but the sun returns in time for Veterans Day Monday, Tuesday, a scattered chance of showers Wednesday, and cooler next Thursday. Note that 10-degree drop in the high temperature from 66 Wednesday to 56 next Thursday. That's your forecast. Sports is next.
At the First National Bank, we're proud to be a part of this community, serving you with dedication and a smile.
Our team is here to support you, offering financial solutions to meet your needs.
Whether saving for your future, financing your dreams, or managing your everyday banking, we're here to help.
Thank you for choosing the First National Bank.
And as proud supporters of our local teams,
we wish you the best of luck this season.
The First National Bank, your local bank, supporting our local athletes. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You need to be mindful that when you're out, maybe doing a little tree pruning or shaping, or kids climbing in the tree, building tree houses, whatever, look up, make sure there's no power lines in or near the area. And even after the storm or after a wind event or something like that, where a limb may be falling down or hanging in the tree, make sure to look and there's no utility lines near that. And if there is, call us. We'll come take care of it. We'll get that down. We'll get things cleared up.
Southern Accents, the ultimate Tom Petty experience, coming to the Brubeck Arts Center November 22nd. Southern Accents at the Brubeck Arts Center Theater, Friday, November 22nd at 7:30 p.m. Scan the QR code for tickets or visit the Wabash Valley Arts Council Facebook page.
And welcome back. It's time now to take a look at sports. Tonight, sectional champions will be crowned in high school volleyball. In our region at the 2A Fairfield Sectional, Newton takes on Carmine tonight at 6 p.m. You can see it live on the WRUL Sports YouTube page. Meanwhile, at the 1A Cobden Sectional, NCOE battles Edwards County at 6. That's on the NFHS network through My15News.com. Meanwhile, the second round of the football playoffs are this weekend in Class 4A. Number 2 Olney visits the number 10 Normal University at Hancock Stadium on the campus of Illinois State University. That's a 4 o'clock game. Meanwhile, in Class 1A, Casey is at Brown County Saturday at 2:30. That does it for us tonight. We've got an In Focus segment for you here tomorrow night. We'll see you then. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Have a great night.